Hi everybody and happy Tuesday. Here's a quick recap of what we covered today in class. Today we started off by completing our Hi everybody, here is a quick recap of today's class. Today we started off by creating a master list of possible categories for your Introduce Yourself paper. We did this by initially writing down a quick write for this topic. What general topics categories did you create for your Introduce Yourself paper? You do not need to write about the topics or categories. I just want you to list them. After everyone wrote down their topics, we then made a master list on the board. This master list included ideas such as personal interests, education, identity, careers, childhood, hobbies, TV, movies, and music, bucket list, characteristics and personality, goals, sports, pets, likes and dislikes, geographical background, family, and food. After we reviewed our list, we began to focus on writing effective thesis statements. I initially had groups write down the parts of a good thesis statement. And after reviewing these parts, I showed a PowerPoint slide that restated these parts. Here's that slide for you. We talked about how it has a topic, a controlling idea, an opinion, and 3 major details. After reviewing these parts, we then went over sample thesis statements, these 4 that are right here. We started to talk about how these ideas of a thesis statement interact with our paper topic of introducing ourselves. And we decided on the following. Our overall topic for our paper is yourself. Our controlling idea, or the main idea as it states in the book, is to introduce yourself academically. Your opinion is that you want to present yourself in a positive light, and your major reasons, which as your book calls it the essay map, can be picked from any of that large list that we reviewed in class. We then practiced this skill by completing a group activity where we classified 26 thesis statements as either good thesis statements or bad thesis statements, and if we labeled them as bad, we determined what was wrong with them. Finally, we reviewed all 26 statements and asked individual questions as needed. So please remember your Chapter 3 reading guide is due before class begins on Thursday, February 28th. You can find it by clicking on Reading Guides under your Blackboard shell. And you will even notice that I did put the actual questions for you so you can open them up and download them before you actually begin the reading guide assignment. I'm looking forward to class on Thursday where we will start to break down paragraphs so that you can see how a college level paragraph is usually between 10 to 14 sentences in length. I'll see you then, and have a great Wednesday.